Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel.
I am Summer.
And today we are back with Peaky Blinders, episode 3 of season 4.
I feel like we already watched episode 3. Am I wrong?
Nope. I mean, yes, you are wrong.
Oh,
we have not seen this.
Good. We have not seen episode 3.
The first episode, let's do a real quick recap. The first episode, at the end of the episode, they shot him down. Then the next episode, John's funeral and in the morgue. And then Michael's kind of surviving. And then
that's what I say every time. Sorry, guys. I mean, like, so much happens in one
episode. It feels like we've come a long way. I know. That was the beginning of the episode. There's no way we're
only in episode 3.
Yeah. So it's...
Wow.
Yeah, it's... That's kind of the big storyline. Like, one of them survived, obviously. And then you have... The way the show ended was with Luca coming in, and that whole little thing that they had, and like, let's do this honorable, no children, no whatever.
I honestly don't even know how this is gonna pan out, because it's like they both know the game they're playing.
I know.
And it's like, oh god, and we just know that they're a much better prepared.
They're so organized, and he said it's surprising how easy it was to get in here. And he's like, they said you're just nice. He's like,
yeah, well.
And
let's not forget the guy that Tommy has hired. I forget his name. It's a weird name.
Oh, right. Adorama Gold.
Adorama.
Maybe not.
Something like that. No. That sounds right.
Something like that. Yeah. He has his boxing son.
Yeah. Boxing son.
And like, he's in over his head. He comes from money, and he's a little savage, but he's useful in this case, in this little war. They need the savagery, but then he was trying to bite off more than he can chew and ask for a little bit more, and he was put in this place pretty quick. It seems like. I mean, we'll see where that goes.
He thought he was a little more powerful than he really was.
Yeah. And he just kind of was like, he got his backed out of it. But I think at the end of the day, all he wants is like his son.
A name.
Like to make a name for himself.
Money isn't even that exciting to us anymore.
Yeah, I want my son to make a name to do boxing. Yeah. So maybe that because they spent time on that story for something. Right. So I don't know what's going to turn into the whole box. That's going to come back somewhere, maybe.
I think he's probably going to become a valuable asset to them, because now they've lost John. So I think it's maybe like taking the place of John. In a way. Eventually.
Maybe eventually, if he can warm up to him. And he did say, like, what did he say? The horses don't like him, he must be a good guy or something weird
Even though I was like,
it sounded like he said the horses like him. We debated that. We don't really know.
We don't know.
Anyway, but we're going to go ahead and hop into this one, guys, and see what happens after this. Before we do, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full-length reactions over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes if you want to check those out. But that's it for now. We're going to go ahead and hop into episode 3. Here we go.
First come, first serve.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh, he's back to that again.
Where you going?
Bradley, foreman.
All right. You go and see that man over there. Go.
I'm wondering if it's because there's been so many strikes, now they're bringing in other men that want to work. Maybe?
Yeah.
Right. 10 bob a man. £2 there for you.
What about security?
Yeah, well, about that. By order of the City of Birmingham Police Department, you and your ugly workforce are now under the protection of the Peaky Blinders.
Uh-oh.
He's like, oh, okay. All right. So that's how they solve for that. There's always people who need work.
Is that what that is?
I'm assuming.
I know, it seems like it.
Mr. Gray?
Yes, send him in.
It's your mother.
Was he expecting someone else?
Oh!
Whoa!
You had just asked about, like, does he ever see or hear or anything from them?
I read about it in the paper.
Oh, no.
Oh, I mean, she raised him, right?
I have a right.
Oh.
I'm your mum as well.
Oh.
You want me to go away?
Give her the chance. Just let her...
Yes.
Oh.
He just disappeared and never went back, right?
I guess not.
I just wanted to say that you're welcome to come home.
Oh. How long has he been gone at this point?
Home. I know you got bored in the village, but
It was safe.
I love you.
Oh.
And your little brother misses playing football with you.
Oh.
And your dad
Uh-oh.
passed on.
Oh, no.
Passed on peacefully in our bed.
expecting, Tommy. He's due in now.
Maybe he sends her money, you know? At least to take care of her.
I wonder.
So this is just to make things official.
Your official return to the company payroll. There's no talk of New Year's resolutions. Tommy might change his mind. New Year's resolutions.
You don't want to know.
Never mind.
I guess unless she's running
to
up.
behave myself.
Yeah, behave yourself.
Whilst working for this company, I have killed a man. I have lost a man. I have found a son. I have nearly lost a son. I have nearly lost my own life. Now, I will accept my job back if the terms on offer are favourable. But I will not behave myself.
Uh-oh.
I mean...
She has a point, you know?
Yeah, she has gone through a lot as well.
Remember now she says everything else is just like extra time after that.
Man, having Michael there, like, in the hospital room, but he's his business associate,
Where's Arthur?
Do I look like his mother?
She's
Man,
making a point. She's just edgy,
Yeah, she's edgy.
Yeah. Oh, Linda.
Why are you here? You alright? Billy, alright?
Yes, everything's fine.
She looks a little different.
Lovely to see you, but I'm late for a meet.
They can wait. I've got something for you. Something for a loving husband who's been working very hard.
Uh-oh.
And is under a great deal of pressure. Something to relieve his stress.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just here at work, in the office.
This is very out of character for her, right?
Before we start this extraordinary general meeting of the board of the Shelby Company Limited, I'd like to note the absence of the Deputy Vice President, who is not yet arrived. I'll continue without his presence.
Item number 1. The reinstatement of the Shelby Company Limited Company Treasurer.
Everything's so official.
Comes back the former treasurer with generously improved terms and conditions due to the exceptionally difficult circumstances the company now finds itself in.
All those in favor say aye. That's what it feels like.
2. During the absence of the company accountant due to ill health, all responsibility for the keeping of company accounts pass to the head of acquisitions, company treasurer.
Who's head of
Whoever the terms and
acquisition?
I'm assuming
conditions,
Michael.
lodges a signed contract of employment agreeing to the terms and
No,
conditions.
he's the accountant, I
as agreed
thought.
Of accounts.
He's in ill
All
health.
those in favour of the
No?
reinstatement of Mrs. Elizabeth Gray to the position of Shelby Company Limited Company Treasurer, please raise your hands.
Treasure.
Why, goodness, thank you.
Any other business? Right, I declare this extraordinary general meeting over. Now we can talk about the real business. Where the f*** is Arthur? What was all that about?
Exactly.
Right.
We're all wondering.
In this sinful place, there will be temptations.
Oh.
It's my responsibility as your wife to help you resist those temptations. By putting myself between you
And the temptations.
and the devil.
Well, I mean, it could just be that too.
Mr. Shelby,
Uh-oh.
you have to come to the paint shop immediately. Please.
He's so distracted.
I have to go. Won't be late.
Oh, you're already way past late.
They just have to wait on him. Oh, is that what they told him?
All right, he's an hour late.
Dang, an hour?
Maybe now.
Business directly affects Arthur, but he's not here. So we'll take a vote without him. An informant told us that 6 years ago, Lucas and Greta came from New York to Birmingham to be best man at his cousin's wedding.
Oh.
So this is like their whole team, I bet, to be looking out for.
It's Lucas and Greta.
Oh, now they know what he looks like at least.
So I can pick him out. Half of the men in the photograph are Changretas, which means chances are they're the men who come to kill us.
Exactly. Now they know who to keep an eye out.
We also propose that we give a copy of this photograph to Mr. Abraham Gold.
Oh.
We need to forget the idea.
Aberama.
It has to be Arthur that pulls the trigger.
We should wait for Arthur.
Arthur's not here, Ada. Dropping the law of the bullet is part of the process of modernisation that I was working on before I was executed.
You weren't executed, Paul.
Paul.
What did you call me?
I think he just...
And his mom was just there too? His other mom?
Exactly. Yeah.
Then we'll be done.
I wonder if Arthur, I mean...
Oh, Mum now, is it? I smelled perfume when I came in here.
Yeah, it was the flowers.
Oh, she knows.
Who came in here, Michael?
The truth is, Polly, the woman that raised him came in here. She has every right to come in here. She bought him apples and she left. We're in the middle of a vendetta and Arthur is missing. We need to find him. Concentrate on what unites us. This is all temporary.
Yeah, temporary, right.
Oh man, she's not gonna behave. She's just...
He's like, oh, what am I gonna do with this woman?
What's this, a party? Hey?
What are they doing?
Oh no.
Did he mean to do that? What's the...
I don't know what is going on.
He says sorry, like...
Oh,
They're not
some
gonna-
type of revolution. Okay, when they see Arthur, they're gonna be like, what the heck?
Are these the people that were on strike?
They're having a revolution. Oh no.
Is this the, was this the way of marking him?
Oh no. Oh no.
Just run. Don't go back.
Don't. Oh no. Don't tell me he's gonna die.
Run. There you go. There you go. Why even start to walk back? Well, they don't have the same guns.
Maybe he was wondering. Oh, right. Like those automatics.
Yeah.
Maybe he was wondering if it was those guys coming back in after he just ran them off.
True.
So he was curious.
Oh, see, he knows his way around. He's gonna... But does he have any weapons? He doesn't have any weapons. He just has...
No, he literally has a mallet or whatever that's called.
Oh! Okay, that'll knock him out.
Oh, God. Oh, he got him.
Well, but this guy's still awake.
Oh, no. I don't even...
Come here.
Is he gonna try to get information?
Man, are ya? Is that what you are? Arthur Shelby, eh? What about John Shelby?
Oh, see, he has this vendetta. Oh.
Ooh, is that paint?
John.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Well... Now what?
Is he
gonna burn them?
burning their body right there?
Oh. What?
Oh, sheesh.
What
Wouldn't
is that thing?
Smell really awful.
Non s'arricogliero.
They didn't come back.
Arthur Shelby ancora campa. What do you have?
Ho trovato un altro nemico. La famiglia Shelby è piena di nemici.
Great. Now they're
It's
just
not
gonna be...
Sabini. Oh, she? Oh, is it Eden?
Arthur Shelby killed a sign of boxing 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Chi ti dice che chi ti
Whoa.
pazzo ci rivietto? Hai capito? Se chiama uno dei fratelli per venire alla casa, quelli vengono.
Oh.
So they're trying to lure
I remember that.
lure
Remember
them
she pulled a gun on him?
Yep.
At the garrison?
If you're not going to show up for a family meeting, you let someone know. I thought you were dead. There's 15 Italians out there.
Yeah.
That is nuts. There's 13. I just killed 2 of them. I got cleaned up at Ada's. She told me. You took a vote in my absence.
They had...
Right, calm down and tell me about the meeting.
You put my job out for contract.
Arthur.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make it my job anyway, because this was all my fault. It was me that shot the old man. John's dead. He's dead because of me.
So it weighs on him.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Look, Daddy's home.
He's not going to Billy.
How's Polly? You all right? Oh, go on, Linda.
Did she go see
I
her?
bet it was her idea, wasn't it? Hmm?
Oh.
The Japanese silk. Hmm?
I'll put him to bed.
Oh.
Man.
I don't want you dead. Polly doesn't want you dead. Let Mr. Gold do the killing for money. It's the modern way, Arthur.
Hmm.
Don't do something. Don't do something crazy like Russian roulette or something. God.
Now fire it into the fireplace.
Oh, like as a way to let go.
All right.
Fire it. Get rid of it. Then we'll go to bed.
She's trying anything to get him to
I
just.
know.
Like, just fire the gun, Arthur.
I don't know if he'll let go of that.
Oh, help.
I'm going to tell Polly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if he'll let go of that.
There are rules between a man and a woman.
He feels betrayed that she did that only for that.
I have to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
John wants me to do it, Linda.
That really messed him up.
Yeah.
You had a one-way ticket to Glasgow in your pocket. I'm gonna ask you again. Was it fear of the Italians or hatred of us that made you unlock the door? Give up my brother.
I didn't unlock any door.
35 Drumcree Street, Parkhead, Glasgow.
Oh no.
Please, please, please.
Your family are safe only at my discretion.
Oh.
Who else has keys to that door?
They hang on a hook inside my office. Today, I left the office unlocked.
Why?
Because I forgot. Because I left in a hurry. Because there were men trying to set fire to the factory. Before the factory came out on strike, I heard word that 2 Italians attended a Communist Party meeting in Stetchford. If they got a party man into the factory, it might have been him that unlocked the door for them. Mr. Shelby.
He has to kind of read them.
My train leaves at 12. It's just gone 11. I could still make it.
I need you here.
Oh.
Isaiah, get 3 of our men with police badges to watch Mr. Devlin's house.
Mr. Shelby, please.
He's the foreman. Let's get another one.
Our friends in Glasgow will take care of your family.
So at least for his sake, he believed him. Tommy did. But this is like the lesser of 2 evils, I guess. So their last run-in didn't go very smooth because he said he cut the men's labor and
Right.
or cut their money by 5.
Was she expecting him?
Who is it?
Call me Shelby.
Is this union business?
Yes.
So conducted in the proper place at the proper time.
I've come to make an improved offer.
What's your improved offer?
Do I not get a drink?
No.
Have you ever seen any of the men in this photograph before?
What?
Now, what does this have to do with anything? Oh, is he questioning her?
You're a member of the Stetchford Communist Party.
Yeah.
I'm told 2 Italian men attended a meeting recently. Can you see either of the men in this picture?
How's she supposed to remember? There's a lot of people.
You know, when this business began, I did some research on you. Turns out I know someone who used to know you very well. Kitty Gerossi. You were in love with Kitty's sister, Greta Gerossi, before the war. Do you remember Greta Gerossi? And after she died, you went away to war. Here's the funniest thing. She said in those days you believed in things. In justice, fairness. She swears before you enlisted in the army, you joined the Communist Party yourself.
Uh-oh. She's going to try to use that against him?
Is that true?
Hey, do you want to dance? Change the mood.
Let me change the mood a little.
I saw you through the curtains. You were dancing alone.
I think he is.
Is he going to ask her to
I've
dance?
also done my research. Your sweetheart was at Passchendaele.
Song's called Blackbird. Name of the show. Episode.
He was listed among the shell-shocked.
Oh.
Blew his own brains out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know any men in the photo.
Wow, just like that. Like, okay, we can leave our personal lives out of it then.
This afternoon, 2 men came into my factory and tried to kill my brother. I believe a Stetchford Communist Party member let him in. I was wondering if you might be able to help me in my investigations.
She said next time I see you, before we start fighting, I should send you her love from the good old days. Give you this. Greta Drossi and Tommy Shelby in Blackpool.
All these chess matches. What does he have for her now? Has he seen a picture of Greta since then? And I guess she probably died while he was out at war. She was only 19.
I'll leave that here.
No, that was the story. She died and then he went off to war.
Oh, that's right. He stood by her bedside for 3 months. That's right.
Dance.
Wow.
I wonder if she recognizes one of them, actually. I don't know. It's like he doesn't want to fire.
Time for Martha's house.
Oh.
Oh, they're super close.
Yeah. Literally neighbors.
Arthur?
We fired the bullet.
Her look of like...
Linda. Says but more than white soap.
Oh my gosh. Wow, for once Tommy's gonna be like, thank you, Linda.
God spoke to him, not me.
Agree to disagree.
Right.
She's probably like, what are we here?
Expecting
I know,
somebody?
she's like, what are we doing here?
Tommy, I'm freezing here.
I used to come here.
That picture just like thrust him into the past.
Yeah.
She waited for hours for me, and I couldn't make it. And I'd wait for her. And her family kept her in.
She's like, who? Oh.
Some girl.
She can hear him from way over there.
Right.
I want Shelby Company Limited to increase non-taxable charitable contributions to local charities by 25%.
Wow.
As of now.
Wow. This must be based off what Eden told him.
I want you to be in charge of the project.
Of who the type of person he was before the war, maybe.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Why?
Because I promised someone I'd change the world.
That's the whole thing. Like, she's like, do you remember who you were?
Right, right.
This lady,
She's just...
her character sure has.
Oh, remember at the beginning she said she hasn't been with anyone in 2 years?
Yes,
this
I'm
might
nervous.
Be, oh, she's wearing like a fancy dress.
We're gonna have to see. I'm not sure that's who you want joining you at the bar. Oh my
and
god.
she knows his face. Hopefully she remembered the faces. Oh, well.
I don't think he's trying to hide.
This is public enough, no?
Yes. The boy in the hospital's out of bounds.
Oh.
Did she?
Spare Finn and Arthur.
In return for what?
So she...
Yes, this is an arranged meeting.
Tommy Shelby.
No. What?
My mother knew your mother.
Did she tell you that John and Arthur spared her life when Tommy wanted her dead?
Yeah. You should have killed her when you had the chance.
Arthur tries. Tommy's different.
Man.
Take Tommy. Spare the rest.
Wow.
Man, I'm hoping this is just like a game. This is
like
crazy.
an elaborate game.
Well, dance.
I don't know if I trust either side. Like, I don't know if she's playing a game or if he won't actually honor that.
Would you be seen dancing with him?
Because you're dancing with me.
Oh, you see that? You're dancing with me. Oh, that face. Oh, man, that was good.
Every time he's in the scene,
he is killing it, man.
It is intense.
I know. Even that little face there at the end.
It's just
was
like
a frustration, like, stop playing with me, like, stop playing these. You're dancing with me, like we're playing chess, like we're playing this game. But he almost had a disgust there at the end. So it's like, I don't know if he really believes her, and he's annoyed that she wasted his time, Or he does believe her, but he won't honor that wish.
Is she bluffing?
Or she's bluffing. There's so many ways this could go.
I don't know, but she's gone a little.
She's a little off the rocker, as they say.
Yeah, like what's her name? Oh my gosh, that Tommy was with in the waterway.
Greta.
No, the girl.
Oh, Lizzie.
Lizzie. She's like, we're all going mad here.
Right. Everybody's like, in a way, Arthur a lot. Linda's acting very different. Obviously, Paulie. Michael, I mean, kind of everybody. Everybody's all over the place. And, it's just, I mean, probably because
I
they
think
feel...
the stakes have changed a lot.
Things were like this, and now, like, right, the stakes have changed.
And then hit rock bottom when everyone was, like, pretty much faced death.
They faced death, and now they're back they're in Small Heath. Like, they're just on edge.
What is up with Paulie?
I don't know if I trust that she's truly gonna give him up, but
there has to be. I mean, I think the show is giving us this new edginess of her character, right? Like, and so we're being led to believe that she's gone this mad.
Is she that angry at Tommy?
But I don't think so.
For being,
I don't think so.
Is that because that anger is strictly from she felt she was betrayed and she was in prison.
She's already died.
And almost died.
She's already practically died. So now all this is just extra.
But then they even met up by what, they were like, okay, I'm back. So, and she started asking questions.
But she's kind of like saying everything like on her terms, right?
Right.
Like she's really like taking this power role.
But at the same time, like it's hard for me to envision her giving up Tommy, but to spare Michael,
right,
and Finn, and Arthur, I could maybe see that. If she's come to the conclusion that as long as Tommy's around, this is never gonna stop.
It's never gonna stop. Maybe. But the way Michael looks at her these days,
he called her Paul.
Oh, she's like, what? But like all that stuff he had to go through with her, like seeing the spirits and doing the medications and all this. And he was just like, you've gone nuts, right? Like he couldn't handle her.
Right. And
so I don't know how long that went lasted.
on. I mean, it was a year, but he's probably just like.
It's like he's lost a respect for her.
Yeah, he's kind of over it a little bit.
And then his.
I was going to say that was a sad, but then ended up being kind of a nice moment. Like, he doesn't want her around, but at first you feel like he's saying it in a way like I'm forgotten about that world. I don't want that. But then she brought the apple and he kind of smiled. She talked about his little brother, which is kind of sad. And then she talked about his dad, and you see his face. So I think there's still a care for her. Mm-hmm. But it's more about like keeping her at a safe distance from all of this. Right. And maybe he sends them money. She didn't really mention that. Mm-mm. And he's just bored with that life, but that's not their fault. And it seems like they had a good relationship. It's just everything was just dull.
So we brought up a couple his past. It kind of like the alternate life they had, right?
Yeah.
And then with him, and then also with Tommy, with Greta.
Like a little reminder. But then with Eden throwing that thing in the fire.
Yeah, that makes you question. Is she like?
Is she like, I don't want anything to do with this?
Making this happen, like.
But she doesn't seem like a dirty player like that.
I don't think so. I think she maybe in her mind doesn't know the stakes, right?
Maybe,
like
maybe.
Right,
because the way he framed it was like it wasn't just about the Shingrettas versus the Shelbys. It was more about a bigger thing. They wanted to come in here and cause a ruckus, whatever he called it. So I'm here on behalf of. Yeah, it made it all like funny. Official feeling.
There's a couple of funny moments in here.
Yeah. But
we didn't see Aberama Gold at all this episode.
Or his son. But they did mention that lady who lost her son early in the season, so that kind of
so this set up the whole scene of like they have a lot of enemies in this town.
Right. Remember that guy who was a little simple, and he had to just go like spend the night in jail just to like
and then they ended up killing him.
Yes. So I'm thinking about like their family.
Yeah, there's that family. Then obviously the one that they talked about that he killed in the boxing when he was going crazy.
Yeah, there's just a lot of them.
So I think we're gonna start seeing a little more of that maybe next episode.
Coming back, yeah. Especially now that
like the Italians using them against their own people against them.
And the thing is, like, on the one hand, they're back home where they know everybody and they feel safer, but at the same time, they have more enemies in this small space because they were in all those years where they were just a gang in this little
and
area.
Plus, they're losing respect, right? I don't know if they ever were respected, but they were very feared. So it's
like the foreman said.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we need to
go back and look at his face from the last episode.
Well, no, it was whenever they were hiring him, and he said, "Who are you? I'm the foreman," right?
But didn't he have a bust? Maybe I'm just not.
Let's see.
Like, see?
Oh, he did have a mustache.
That is not him.
Okay, you're right. It's also not the guy from the previous season.
I know who you're talking about, but we've seen him.
What? I know. Now I'm not. Yeah, you're right.
They came to his. They came to his factory and we're like, we own it now, essentially. Like, this is our factory. We're gonna do blah blah blah. You have to fire all these people. I know who you're thinking. I'm thinking
the one I'm thinking. Okay.
He has like a big nose. Like, I remember him.
The one that I'm thinking of is that whenever they're trying to do the whole train heist last season. Okay, so then you're thinking of somebody else.
I'm thinking of somebody else. I just don't know where I saw him.
Gotcha.
But I've seen his face, I feel.
Well, either way.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Either way, he is like a boss, and this guy, he's a boss, and I think the actor did a good job showing that he genuinely had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And Tommy believed him. He's looking at him. He's like, yeah, I don't see that. I don't
sense it, right? He's like, just please let me go to my family. Nope, denied.
That just means he can't go yet. Doesn't mean he can never go.
I know.
That just means he has to send a telegram or something to let him know, like, I don't know how you do that back then.
And here, Tommy, here's money for your troubles. Always. It's like, geez.
Yeah.
Buy,
and then,
like, buy some new curtains.
And then Isaiah, and they just kind of looked at him, and he was like, took the money.
He's like, I'm stuck.
Just like the factory owner, that factory owner who he put the money in his pocket. Yeah. He's like, I don't want your money. That's what I thought you were talking about earlier.
No, I know. I knew who you thought I was.
Got it.
Anyways, good episode. Good episode.
Yeah, I am so intrigued with Luca.
Oh my gosh.
Greta, and I'm just
every time he walks into a scene, I'm like, because I don't trust him. That's what it is.
Like, he's gonna do something.
Like, you feel like he's gonna play dirty, or there's just
at
like
the right moment.
This powerfulness about him.
The only thing, it's like he's like a Tommy, but on the other side, he's very like he's very intelligent and he's very calculated, but he's also very proper, just like Tommy is, right? And also in the moment whenever they lost someone, he said, why their family, they have 4 kids. That's something Tommy would do, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's an interesting thing.
Like, they're like the same.
There could be a world where we followed the Greta story,
right,
and then the Shelby gang killed his dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it goes. But
it's like they're playing each other's games. You know, it's like the same.
It's different from like last season. Like whenever the priest was like the way the priest was, I'm like, I can't not see a world where I'm on his side.
I can't.
Yeah. Anyways, I enjoyed that very much. We are officially halfway through season 4.
Wow.
Crazy.
So you're right. We hadn't seen episode 3.
Oh, is it official? Okay.
It's official.
Got it. All right, guys. So that's all we got for today. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching us today. Before we go, please consider subscribing to our channel if you enjoy this type of content. Full length reactions over on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. If you want to watch the rest of this season, it's linked down below. That's all we got for today. So we'll see you next week for episode 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.